Welcome back. This is part 4 of the lamb tutorial. We're going to start with making the front legs. So go ahead and get your gray heather color. Make a magic circle with 6 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so for round 2, we're going to do 2 single crochets into each stitch around. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 and 12 into this last stitch. Okay, for row 3, we're going to go ahead and work 1 row even, so just 1 single crochet in each of the 12 stitches around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so make sure your loop is tight, and then go ahead and fold it the right side in because it'll try to fold inside out. Okay, so for row 4, we're going to do 1 row even, but only in the back loops. So just make sure you only put the single crochet in the back loops. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this will be 12. Okay, so for row 5 is 1 row even, so just 1 single crochet in each of the 12 stitches. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's the end of row 5. Row 6 is another row even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's the end of row 6. Row 7 is 1 single crochet in the first 4 stitches and then 2 together. So 1, this yarn tail keeps getting in my way, sorry. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and then 2 together, and then just repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these last 2 together. So that's the end of row 7, and you now have 10 stitches around. Row 8 is 1 row even, so just 1 single crochet in each of the 10 stitches. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so row 9 is 1 row even, but we're going to also change to color B at the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll change to color B. And then just put 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then go ahead and put your marker on that last stitch you made with gray. That's right before we added color B. So go ahead and cut your gray yarn. And like always, I always knot off my yarn tails for extra security, because nobody's going to see it anyways, because it'll be inside the leg. Alright, so that was the end of row 9. So now we're going to work 8 rows even. We already got our 1 single crochet in here, and so we need to put 9 more because there's 10 stitches. So this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is the end of row 10. I'm going to adjust my camera real fast. Okay, so that was the end of row 10. So now let's work on row 11. So just make sure that you have 10 single crochets in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Okay. Now on to row 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so that's the end of row 12. Row 13, still working just rows even here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the end of row 13. Row 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, this is the end of row 14. This is row 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the end of row 15. Row 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that was the end of row 16. We're on row 17 now, which is our last row even. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so go ahead and replace your marker. Now we're going to go ahead and stuff the arm. So go ahead and shove some stuffing down into that paw or hoof. And then we're just going to put a little bit in the wrist area. Not too much. So that's probably good. So I got stuffing from here down. It's kind of light here, but thicker here, as you can see. Okay, so now we're going to seal the arm off. So go into your next stitch and then go into the stitch with the marker. And then you can take your marker out and then do a single crochet and then go into your next stitch and the stitch directly behind it and single crochet. And now you should be able to squeeze it together and just go through those stitches that you need. If not, you can still do it one at a time. But you're just sealing off the arm. Alright, so now the arm is sealed off. Go ahead and leave yourself about 10 to 15 inches to weave in the arm to the body later. Okay, so that is one of the arms. So go ahead and rewind your video and make yourself your second arm, and I'll meet you back here to do the legs. Okay, so we just did a front leg. Let's go ahead and do the bottom legs. So go ahead with your gray heather, color A, and make a magic circle with 6 stitches. Oops. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, for row 2, we're going to do 2 single crochets into each of these 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, for row 3, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 2 into the second. So 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and then just repeat. 1 and then 2. 1 and then 2. Okay, so you now have 18 stitches around. Row 4 is going to be 1 row even in the back loops only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Row 5 is 1 row even, regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Row 6 is 1 row even again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, row 7 is 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches and then 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 together, and then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 together, and repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then crochet these last 2 together. So that was the end of row 7, and you now have 15 stitches around. Row 8 is 1 row even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so that was the end of row 8. Row 9 is 1 row even, and then we're going to switch to color B at the end of row 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and now we're going to switch okay. Okay, so that was 15 for that. Let's go ahead and put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Go ahead and place your marker right here under this gray. Go ahead and cut your gray yarn free. And then go ahead and knot off your yarn tails. And tuck them in there. Okay, so that was the end of row 9. Still have 15 stitches around. Okay, let's see here. 10, 13, 14, 15. Alright, we're going to work 6 rows even. So you have 15 stitches. We already put 1 in. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, gotta replace your marker here. And that was the end of row 10. Row 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, that was the end of row 11. Now we're on to row 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, that was the end of row 12. On to row 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, that's the end of row 13. Row 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, and that was the end of row 14. Okay, on to row 15, which is our last row even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay. Row 16 is 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches and then 2 together. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 together. And then just repeat 1, 2, 3, and then 2 together, and repeat 1, 2, 3, and then crochet these last 2 stitches together. Okay, so that's the end of row 16, and you now have 12 stitches. Row 17 is 1 row even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, that was the end of row 17. Row 18 is 1 row even again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. Go ahead and place your marker there. That was the end of row 18. Now we're going to go ahead and stuff the leg. Okay, go ahead and make sure you got the hoof knife nice and stuffed. Okay, so again, we're doing stuffing the hoof, and then we stuffed part of the ankle there, and we're leaving this top part unstuffed. And then just like we did with the arm, we're going to crochet the leg closed. So go into the next stitch, and then pop through the stitch where your marker is. And then you can go ahead and remove your marker. And then just single crochet those 2 stitches together, like that. And just continue all the way down, sealing up the leg. Alright, and again, go ahead and cut yourself about 10 to 15 inches of a yarn tail, so you can use that to sew the leg on later. Okay, so of course you're going to need 2 legs, so go ahead and rewind to about the 19-minute mark and go ahead and make your second leg, and I'll meet you back here to make the tail. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the tail. Have your color be, and go ahead and make a magic circle with 6 stitches. Now if you remember making the body, it's a little bit more difficult at the start with this yarn. It's going to be the same with the tail, but the tail's not as big, so it won't be as bad. So we got 1, 3. Actually, let me redo that here. I was not happy with the way that was looking. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and place your marker. And let's close up this loop here. All right. For row 2, we're going to put 2 single crochet into each stitch. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And my cat video bombing here. Okay, so row 3 is going to be 1 row even, so 1 single crochet in each of the 12 stitches around. 1, 2, oh jeez, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, and 12. So row 4 is 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then 2 together. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then go ahead and crochet 2 stitches together. And your work's going to start folding in on you. Just go ahead and fold it the correct way. So there's 1, 2 together. And then just repeat this. 1, and then 2 together. 1, and then 2 together. 1, and then these last 2 together. And that's the end of row 4. You now have 8 stitches around. Row 5 is 1 row even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that was the end of row 5, still having 8 stitches. Row 6 is also 1 row even. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay, and that is the end for the tail. So go ahead and go into your next stitch and slip stitch. And then go ahead and cut yourself about a 10-inch yarn tail and finish off here. Okay, so thank you for watching. This is the end of part 4 on the lamb tutorial. Keep an eye out on part 5 where we're going to assemble our lamb. Thank you. Please like the video and subscribe to my page.